Easy guys, don't move and cringy dad gaming. So, Dark Souls in space. So this is Hellpoint. I don't know if any of you have seen this. Some of you might know that I'm quite into my Dark Souls type games. I'm a glutton for punishment. I do like to die over and over again, lose all my souls and have to scratch my way through levels. But, you know, the challenge is there, and this game so far, as you may have known, I've put a few tutorial videos or tips videos up on my channel so far about how to find certain things, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, you know, it's good. I guess it's one of the better ones out there. You can't really compare to Dark Souls, unfortunately. I know a lot of studios try, and I'm not trying to dump on any of the games that are out there that are very similar to Dark Souls, but this one's pretty cool. I like the idea. It's shaping up to be pretty decent. So at the moment, what we're going to do is we're just going to farm a few souls, I think, really. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the difficulty in this area, which is using the polarize. This will use an effigy. I can't remember the name of the effigy, these little red effigies. It's going to increase the danger in this level. So this is the first level you start off in the game. So we're going to do a few laps around here, get some souls to level our guy up. Good evening to Tommy, who's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so now this is a lot more difficult. Let's crack on, shall we? So we are running the nerve suit. Can't remember where I found the nerve suit, to be honest with you. I've got a couple of different outfits at the moment the nerve suit will do. It looks pretty cool. Reminds me of the ninja from Metal Gear. I'm using the antiquated officer's glaive, which is a sword it's a bit rusty and a bit old. I'm trying to find some glass to be able to upgrade it. That sounds weird. Why would you use glass to upgrade a sword? But that's what we need. So I found a few secrets. There's a lot of secrets in this game, and I really do like that. There's so many. There's so many little hidden areas, little secrets going on. Still one I haven't figured out in this area yet. So, you know, they're still trying to figure out some of this. So, like any games like Dark Souls, we've got a stamina meter at the top of the screen, on the left hand side a health meter, and then a energy meter. So the energy is going to be using things like, if we're using things like our cubes, we've got some weapons that fire projectiles as well. They use the energy, which is the blue bar. But the stamina management is the main thing in this. If you're in combat with an enemy and your stamina runs out, you can't dodge, you can't hit them. It's pretty horrible. Let's see if we can get this guy's attention in there. So if you're wondering why he's just standing there like a complete dumbass, that's actually because I am actually using an attachment on my weapon, which, where is it? Just want to show you quickly what I'm running so you guys know what's what. It's not going to show it here. So it's basically this attachment that gives me an increased stealth, which means enemies are not going to hear me as easy as what they normally would. So I think it's pretty cool. I like that. You can get around behind enemies a little bit easier and do a more damaging attack. One shot some of them. So really where the meat of the bones is when we're doing this, it's going to be with the lights, which are upstairs. So you get some decent XP for that. I say XP, souls you want to go up there and farm them in a minute. Just thought we'd have a quick look. So how's everyone doing anyway? How are we all been? one thing I haven't figured out is actually how to get in here. Now you can talk to this guy. I'm guessing maybe you have to give him something to be able to, for him to open it. And I want to know what that Omnicube is down there. There's a white Omnicube. Really interested to find out what that is. He's saying the same thing, I think. At some point we'll figure out how to get in there. We might find something that we have to give him. I don't know. We'll figure that out. There's no key. I haven't got no key or anything for the door. You can talk to the guy. You can kill him. He respawns every time you come back to the level. Let's just clear these last couple of things. Upstairs. Just going to get these knights. So at the moment, in order for me to level up, I need something ridiculously like 17,000 souls or something stupid. And I can only increase one stat. So I think the leveling up's okay at first, but we start getting to a higher level. If I go to my stats, I'm currently level 68, and these are my stats over on the left hand side. So, like, I'm going to start increasing things like reflex, stamina. I always want to try and increase, but that stamina, like I said, reflex. So that's the thing, right, Tommy? Tommy's asking the question in the chat: what's the plot line of this game? Well, I did actually tweet the developers and actually said that, you know, maybe I'm feeling a little bit lost. Maybe I'm just thick. Okay, yeah, well, most of you know I'm thick. But, like, what's the point? Like, what's the end goal? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of, without spoiling the story too much, or at least I say the story that I know of so far, is you're kind of, like, born in this pool. Like, I don't know if humans are kind of, like, genetically made. You are a human, but by the looks of it, you're quite far in the future. There's an awful lot of like I can't even say it, artificial intelligence, and like I've come across like what I seem to be like cyborgs and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different races, but I think something's opening, like some sort of portal that allows hellish type creatures to come through. Hence the name Hellpoint. But at the moment, I don't really know. You're just kind of like trying to figure out what's happened, but I've been trying to piece together a little bit of the story from reading. You can find these little messages and stuff on the wall that people have scratched in. You can read things that you find. The story still for me isn't that clear. I would maybe like the developers to add a little bit more kind of like lore into it early on, so you can kind of understand your end goal, because I kind of feel like I'm a little bit all over the place at the moment, not quite understanding the story. Yeah, at the moment it's just kill stuff, really. Just kill stuff, try and get more powerful. That's pretty much the plot line at the moment. Come on then, dude, come on. What is he going to do to this particular attack? Oh no, they wouldn't. That attack he just did then, if he'd have hit me with that, that's like some serious damage in this. Oh shit, that nearly killed me. You see that? Let's take some help. I'd say it's probably more like Dark Souls stroke Dead Space, maybe, to a certain extent. There might be a little bit of Doom kind of vibe in there, but to me, when I'm playing it, it feels a little bit more like there's a little bit of yeah, Dead Space, that's the one, kind of injected into it. I was hoping I'd missed that last slash. Roll! Oh, you see that? I nearly died. If you'd have hit me with that, I would have been dead. So when you increase the difficulty, I mean, these guys are hard at like base level. really quick. Right, so I got 4,500 souls, just over 4,500 souls for him. So this is what we want to farm. We want to increase the difficulty, so polarize, and then what we're going to do is we're going to kill these 2 knights in here, and then spend souls, then die to reset them, and then do it all over again. That's kind of the idea. We don't want to die with our souls though. Catching me 1 slash and I'm already dead. So if I hadn't upgraded my health, like, it's easy to die with these with like 1 hit. Ideally I want them to do that move where he pushes his sword into the floor to get a certain distance away from them. Sometimes they run at you like this thing. That's also a good time to hit them if you're in the right spot as well. Because when he pushes his sword into the floor, he's vulnerable for a minute. Come on then, dude. There we go. What do you drop? Actions. Right, so I've got 19,000 souls now, so let's go and spend some. Yeah, pretty much everything in this game hits hard, Tommy. It's one of those games that's uber hard. Everything is designed to kill you pretty much 1 hit, and then you get in an area where like there's a lot of enemies all in one spot, and it starts getting really messy. Infuse actually, so how many actions have we got in here? So we're going to save these all. That's a good stack there. 7,777. That's a decent amount. We're going to save these for now. We're going to save all these up as a little bonus at some point. So if we infuse ourselves, let's increase our reflex. So that's basically taking 18,000. So what we need to do now is we need to like die and then die again. The reason why we want to die and then die again is because if you die, you get a ghost, which is basically a copy of me, and that ghost is just as hard as me in terms of the level, the sword, the armor, that sort of thing, and that can be a pain in the ass. So if you die to drop your souls and then die again, the ghost disappears. So this is just me, this is what I'm doing to farm basically. I'm not obviously playing the game properly right now. What I want to do is level up a little bit before we take it to the higher levels. Just going to help a little bit. So the knights should have respawned now. There you go. So we literally, it's just rinse and repeat. I'm not going to do this for too long because it gets a little bit boring. But at the end of the day, just stand here actually. These oh, why didn't they hit me? They do severe damage, those things. That's like half health gone. Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Alright. Sweet. We ain't got to worry about ghosts now, hopefully. There's nothing worse than trying to fight these knights and then having a ghost there as well. You are well and truly fucked. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do another run. And hopefully then we hopefully should have enough souls to level up again one more time. And then what we'll try and do is maybe move on and try and go through to another level that we've not explored yet. So if you see the clock up in the left hand corner, at certain points where the black hole is aligned, enemies get more difficult, and there's also hordes sometimes show up, so there'll be like little areas that are cordoned off by like an orange kind of force field. And what happens then is there's a large group of enemies that you have to survive before getting a reward. That's quite difficult, especially when you increase the difficulty level. Let's get our little torch cube out. I hit him when he was still crawling out. It didn't do no damage. So there's this door here as well, and I can't. At some point, some of these maps link up, or some of these areas link up, and I think there must be another area that you can come through that will open this and allow you to have it as a shortcut. So there's still things, even though I've done a lot of stuff in this embassy level, there's still stuff I haven't quite completed yet, which I kind of like. It gives you a little bit of replayability. Stuff like this really does get my juices going, because I like to know what's what. I'm like, ooh, what's behind there? I'm quite an inquisitive person. You know what curiosity did to the cat? Well, unless you fail, it definitely will kill you. See what happens. I can't hit them because my stamina's too low. Swinging and dodging takes up an awful lot of stamina. Oh, we got an alpha. That guy down there with the staff is an alpha. They only appear when the clock, you see they've got a lot of orange at certain points, the 2 cycles. So why that, I think why that yellow circle is in the orange part of the clock at the top left hand corner. That's when harder enemies sometimes appear. So that alpha, if we can kill him, that should give us a decent amount of souls. But what we want to do is we want to clear out all these, whatever these things are called. Okay, so this guy will pretty much one-shot me at this point, so I'm going to try and get around behind him. It's going to do long reach, really long reach on him. Ooh, just did some serious damage. Oh, we got it. Just under 5,500 souls for him. Sweet, I'll have that. Thanks, I'll take that. I don't know. Actually, saying that, I do know why I didn't kill him. It's because also enemies are harder and do more damage once the period of the black hole is in the sky. There are shields, Tommy, yes. So Tommy says, is there any shields in the game? There are shields, but I don't like them personally. You can parry, but on PC it's like you have to press like left alt. Which for me, like on the PC when you're playing it, like left alt is a really odd place for a button for block. I don't know, it's horrible. It's trying to get your thumb to it when you're playing it. It can be quite fumbly. Let me quickly put a shield on so you see what I mean. Can parry and stuff, so you can parry attacks and stuff like that. I think you can also do like a rush attack with it as well. Like I don't know. I mean, I don't really use the shields. Like I really just don't like them. Plus, it means that I can't do the attack. That I was doing a minute ago with my sword, which is like a powerful attack pressing alt. So basically if there are other weapons like this, use there's also blasters and stuff as well, like a railgun. But it uses up the energy, which is the blue bar, and I haven't really leveled that up that much. Purely for the fact that I don't use a lot of the energy side of the game for my play style. Well, the enemy's gone. I want to try this railgun. Let's go upstairs then. Yeah, so I mean, each weapon has its own kind of different move, I guess, including the melee weapons. So like shields do. You can do like shield bashes and stuff like that. So. The fact they introduced like kind of like bulleted weapons is pretty cool. Some like shotguns, more long range. Not come across any bows. If you wanted to run more kind of like guns and stuff, you really have to level up that energy bar, which is one of the options that you can upgrade. There's energy there, but mine's only 8 because I've decided to spend points in other areas of the game. I'll show you what I mean on this. It's probably not going to do much damage on this guy, but see, like the energy's gone already, so like. That really powerful strike that I do going down, I can't do that when I've got a secondary weapon on, because that's like an alternate attack for my sword, which you can't do if you've got some kind of shield on. Like that move there, and that does some serious damage, so I'd rather just use just a sword on its own to be able to do that sort of attack. Oh, he hit me. I'm all out of healing juice now. So I'm going to hit again, eh? Come on, then do your swordy thing. There you go. Oh boy. Kill this last one, hopefully we should have enough to upgrade another stat. Oh, we're in trouble. That's half our health gone, like, well, more than half our health gone. I should have done the jumping attack because you get stuck on the floor. Yo, Ben, how you doing? Aiden has blown you out on DayZ for Hellpoint as well. Oh! You have to remember that. You have to remember that DayZ isn't the only game in the world, Ben. Sometimes you gotta have a break from stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, there's only so much you can take. Alright, well, for some strange reason our souls spawn there, but normally they drop where you die, so... Well, how did that hit me? I was just about to run. Anywho, there might be a... careful, there might be a ghost in this area now. I guess there will be. I'm not obviously wanting to die to reset the ghost because I don't want to drop all these souls. One more. Okay. So with 20,000 now, 20,000 souls, let's go and upgrade a stat. Right, so the thing is, yeah, is like strength is only really going to help you with like heavier weapons. I'm not really using a heavy weapon at the moment. Reflex is probably the one I want to put into, or cognition, but I maybe might want to upgrade stamina again. Try and get a little bit of extra stamina. So, because the damage we're doing at the moment ain't too bad, I think we're going to rock with some extra stamina. Did I just... What did it just put a point in? Energy by mistake. Okay, so let's recess now. So basically after we polarised a minute ago to make the game harder to earn more souls, now because we're going to be going through to an area that might be harder, we're going to recess. Recess will reduce it back to its original level that we were at. It's just like the base level of the game. I hear you, Ben. 6,000 hours. That's going to take you a long time to get there, though. I'm only over 1,000 myself, and I've been playing it over a year. Yeah. Right. I can't remember if we put a thing to travel, fast travel on this. Synchronise the breach. No, we didn't. We did on the other one, though, at the other end. Let's go to the other breach at the end of this level. We might as well take these guys out on our way. It'd be rude not to, really, I guess. Only problem with that jump attack, there's a horrible delay right at the very end before you can dodge. Probably shouldn't use that, really. Not against these guys, at least. Come on, then you're going to strike. Oh, here he comes. Here's my ghost. Great timing, bud. So the ghost won't come past this door because it's too close to the spawn point, but the knight will. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this guy to come in here so we can finish him off. Oh, I'll say that. The ghost doesn't normally come in here. Okay, he's changed his mind. Normally he runs off. Good night, Tommy. Thanks for joining the stream, bird. Get some sleep. Hope you feel better after a good night's sleep, mate. Always helps. Alright, one more night down there, and then we'll be able to access the next breach. There is still an area I've not explored that I unlocked that we're going to go and take a look at now in a minute. I think I might have made it to the end of game boss, but like I've made it there too early and it's pretty solid, so hence the reason why I'm trying to level up a little bit. I hear shit, it's a waste of time.
Dom, you have a new subscriber. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Thanks for the sub, Landmine. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, he's blocking them. That's the move I wanted to do. Leaves him. Oh god, I don't want to do that. Just fat thumbed the wrong button for a second. You can't cancel an attack once you've done it there. That's the only thing I don't like that. But that large attack he does there leaves him vulnerable for a second afterwards before he can lift his weapon up. So, alright, we're near the next breach anyway, so we'll travel from there. If you're wondering why I'm actually activating that stealth skill as well on my sword. It's actually because if you notice that little green arrow underneath the stamina bar at the top left hand corner of the screen, that actually means it actually recovers my stamina quicker. So it's actually like when you use a particular weapon and ability for long enough, you start getting these extra buffs added to them. So I like to increase that stamina quicker. Right, we can transport now, so where are we going to go to? I think we've done everything in the zone district. It's this place. There's a boss here that I haven't done yet. Alma Mater Atrium. Otsego Mansion. I only had a quick look around here. I got here maybe again a little bit too early on in the game, and I was like finding it super tough. There's an area here that I want to explore a little bit, but on the screen here that you can actually see a loading screen, there's like this huge kind of like robot at the top, fires these huge projectiles down at you when you're in that area. There are some doors you can go through, but man, it was killing me like instantly. I was getting quite frustrated. So let's see if we fare a little bit better now we've uploaded or upgraded some of our let's travel to archaeology. We don't want to go to archaeology. Now we've upgraded some of our stats. Let's see if we fare a little bit better. We don't need the torch in this area, but what we do need, there are actually some fish. So there's like these floating fish. Now red fish means that they have like fire or heat attacks. So we do actually have an omnicube that will actually cool us down. Cube cooling. So what that means now is that's going to cool us down. So I don't know if you can quite see, it's a bit faint, but just next left hand side of my body is like a temperature gauge. So going down means cold, going up in go red means hot. What's this up here? I've not seen this before. So it means if we get caught on fire, we can cool ourselves down quick. So what is the actual point of that? I'll shoot those things on the ceiling. I don't think I can. There's a lift coming up here for some reason. What is it? There's a lot of secrets in this game, as I said earlier, so trying to figure out what's what. Let's go and try and explore a little bit, because as I said, I just literally ran through it quite quick earlier. I want to actually kill some things and give myself a little bit of breathing space to be able to explore. It's the same with Dark Souls though. If you try and run through the levels, which a lot of people do because the enemies are too difficult to kill or they take a lot of time, a lot of effort, you can miss a lot of stuff. We've got two guys around here. That's going to be fun. 2 on 1. These guys, what I basically want to do is get the attention of one. I was hoping to get the attention of one while the other had his back to me. So he's going to dodge. Dodging quite a lot. Dodging more than a lot. Dodging pretty much all my attacks. So these guys are really fast. Okay, that's quite a clever use of the old energy weapons, I guess. Which looks like a secret wall. Ooh, we found the jukebox program A. So I've got program A, program B, and program C now. That's good. So basically, the jukebox is an omnicube that plays soundtrack music. It's just a novel little Easter egg, I guess. Let's go and have a quick look around here. There's like a little control room up there, look. The elevator is offline. So that elevator is going to take us somewhere. Do we think this is going to turn it on? I don't know, let's see. The ring elevator is offline. Please activate, what was that, the underground controls. So we've got to somehow get to the underground controls to turn the lift on, right? So now we've got some purpose, I guess, to a certain extent. Let's get back the way we can. There's no map that I've come across in this. At least it's not explained it very well if there is a map or not. There might be a cube maybe that does a map. I don't know. I know there's a cube that like kind of leaves a trail of breadcrumbs for you, so at least these little yellow dots, so you can follow it back and retrace your steps. Right, let's take these fish out. Now these can do some really fast attacks. What I want to do is use that nasty slash downwards to knock them to the floor before they can do their attack. Ideally, we probably want to wait for them to have their backs to us really before we do that. At least get to the sides they can't. Trigger happy. It's a bit violent. I've got an alpha over there. Collect a few things from her already earlier on. I came through. The only frustrating thing about this stealth blade is the fact that the reach just isn't quite as long as it is if I use one of the other skills for this sword. Come on then, bro, let's go. See, like, even with my stamina like upgraded up to where it is, it just still feels horrible. It just still feels like I'm actually running out of stamina way too quick, which puts me in a position where I can't dodge or strike. It's not a nice feeling at all. I think I'm going to have to invest some more into the stamina. Well, they're so expensive right now, isn't it, to upgrade? Right, come on. Why would I expect anything less? So these guys have also got stamina though, so I have to remember that. So waiting for them to do their load of their moves and then dodge. Hopefully they should stop attacking while they're trying to increase the stamina. Oh, great. They're called Axions, not Souls. Well, at least they are. I want to call them Souls. They kind of are, really. They come from the beast that you kill. Looks like you're left in the corner. So there's the boss through there, like just up ahead you can see there's like this orange barrier. That means there's a boss in there. I actually want to see if I can find a breach or something around here, so somewhere a little bit closer for us to spawn at. So this boss, I have no idea what to expect. I've not fought this boss before. This is going to be a brand new boss. Like, I don't want to do it with only one health though, one health recharge. So I definitely need to find, like, actually saying that other side there is where we've just come from. there on his back. Like sometimes if you are stealthy enough, you do extra damage. So the fact that he didn't know I was there and I caught him right in the middle of his back was why I did extra damage on that guy there. Oh, he's going to fall off. Did he just die or did he stay alive? Because I didn't get no... Where's my frickin' payment for that? He should have died, he fell off. What's up there? Actions. No, there's another door that opens from the other side. I'll figure out how to get around there. So I need to collect over here. Is that the boss? Is that the boss there? Can we see the boss? There's like some weird mouth moving in there. Look, can you see it? Like with teeth. Or is it like a giant fish or something? I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see. We'll find out in a bit. Do one. Why weren't we missing? Closer. So every time you kill enemies, you recharge your health. So I'm at ×2 healing now, so I can heal twice now. I want to get that up to 4, which is the maximum at the moment, before I try and fight that boss. Now I can either do that by finding more enemies to kill, or by dying and restarting at that breach. The only problem with that is that coming back through all this way uses up your health, so ideally what you want to try and do is get this far without using any heals, or as little as I couldn't risk not healing. Up here, shall we? Oh, this is that bit I was on about. Look, you see that robot right over there in the distance? He's going to fire a load of projectiles down at me. Let's see if we can dodge them. Probably won't be able to. I don't know. Hopefully they'll be slow. I can't remember how fast they were. There's a few things to hide behind. There's a load of doors up here. Two of them. Wow, seriously. It seems like we need something to be able to access that though, some sort of key card or something. Let's do one. That didn't do a lot of damage really, did it? It probably didn't hit me directly. I think it hit the floor. Alright, looks like the only place left to go then now is the boss. Great, with ×1 health heal. Oh, we've got 10,000 souls to spend. That's not really a lot though. Alright, there has to be a breach somewhere closer than the one that we saw. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Let's see what happens anyway. We're going in blind here. See if we get hammered. Oh, that's some sort of weird ogre. Oh no, I've seen these before, they're horrible. Stretchy arm guys. They do some serious damage, like, that's not even joking, it's a really tight space. Get out on it! There you go. Nasty business. You could definitely do with those extra heals, that's for sure. Right, now we know where we've got to go to get to the boss and what the boss is. Let's just run straight back there. See bad. Of course it doesn't read. Okay, keeps giving my actions like right at the breach. It never used to do that. You used to have to go and pick them up. I wonder what that is about. I wonder if that's some sort of skill or something I've got. Passive skill or something, I don't know. I don't think I've quite got enough to be able to level a skill up, even if I use those ones I'm storing. What have you got in here? That's 7. How many do I need for level up? 19. I don't think I've quite got enough. Let's just consume it. Might just scratch it. Yeah. Stamina, baby. Try and do is we're going to try and run straight to the boss. Oh, great. Dumbass ghost. I'm hoping he'll fall off. Go away. Let's run. Didn't he? Missed us. Come on, man. Nearly there. Let's try again. So, what we need to do is stay away from. I'm going to try and lock off to get a better camera view. What we need to do is wait for him to do that really heavy attack there, where it's really slow. Try and get some space away from those wide swipes of this. Oh, he hit me that time. Right, hit me again. That stamina to make some move. Come on, fat boy. Halfway. So this weird kind of like zooming out effect we've got going on here, that's actually an effect that his attacks have done on it. Oh no, I got stuck. Wow, so close. Right, Dave, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a hard game, dude. It's like Dark Souls, it's pretty tough. Once you can kind of figure out an enemy's moves, then it makes it a little bit easier, but it's still challenging. We were so close that time as well. Let's do the same again. I could probably put some different armour on that might help. Thinking about it. So let's increase our tenacity. Oh, look, right here's our dumbass ghost. So we've got 3 heals this time. We're just not gonna get stuck. The only problem with this armour here though is like he moves so much slower, and I think when we wanted to dodge, when we want to dodge, it doesn't really help, does it? I mean, I'm being a bit slower. That's the only problem with the weight of certain stuff. Like, so tenacity determines how much damage can be taken without being interrupted. So the fact this gives us more tenacity means that we might be able to actually survive a little bit better. However, at the same time, we're moving a lot slower, which means I don't know if I'm going to be able to dodge out of the way as quick. We're going to give it a whirl. Sometimes when things ain't necessarily working out the way you want to, you've got to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, taking a fair few hits coming through it. Dave, I'm not sure what the weather is like where I am, but I haven't looked outside for a little while because I've been on this. Probably raining. Most places in the UK raining at the same time, isn't it? Got hit a couple of times there, but didn't quite kill me, so. Problem as well, sometimes getting a little bit too impatient and trying to get into the hits too quick. That would have normally killed me, so I'm definitely taking more damage. I'm also getting hit. Why is this not working to how I want it? I'm stuck on something. I wasn't moving because I was out of stamina yet again. We're going to sack that idea off. It's, as much as I could take more hits, I just couldn't move as much. Like, heavy armor uses up more stamina when you try to move. We're going to go back to being light. I think it's probably the best idea. Let's put back on the nerve suit. See how it goes this time. We're going to ignore him. Yeah, of course. Oh my god, now they're blocking the stairway. Fucking idiots, move. Why can't I go past you there? There's more than enough room for me to be able to get past it. Yeah. And again, this guy here. Seriously. Get the fuck out. At least it's not too far, I guess, to get back to this boss. Like some of these guys on one of the other level, I can't remember which level they were, but there are these big things, they are a pain in the ass. It's Port Uden or something like that, I think. I think the trick is not to stay locked onto him because I'm struggling to manoeuvre when I'm locked onto him when he's doing those wide swings. But at the same time, when he does those heavy attacks, I'm not able to. Oh my god! Wow! Like you can't. There's no room. They've designed this to be a right pain in the ass. It is literally about dodging. We've just got to try and dance around him. Not locking onto him also makes it quite difficult because then you can't actually attack properly. That's not what I wanted to do. I know his pattern. Just got to stay away from those wide sweeps. But if you watch what happens when he does those wide sweeps, his arms lengthen, like they're like rubber. So trying to get enough distance so they don't hit you, because like hit you twice and that's it, you're dead. Damage the first time. I dropped. Last few times I dropped down there didn't do any damage. It's because I need to roll at the end. Let's try again. From behind when he does that sweep. Let's do the heavy attack. Is there a way that I can kind of make him do that attack? If I stand still, really difficult. This is like the hardest boss I've come across so far in this game. It's like the hardest one so far. It's going to take a lot of patience, this one. I've only got like, I haven't got much energy though, that's the only problem. Like my energy weapons that I've got like literally will use the energy up in two strikes. Like second strike, like I'm not even anywhere near him when he does it. I'm dodging, like for fuck's sake, seriously. His reach, ridiculous. Some last health. Stuck on the wall again. Like, there's just no room to manoeuvre. Really, they've really designed it to be a right pain in the arse. My God. So we got him down to halfway. We've got 2 heals. So if I had my maximum heals of 4. probably could do it. Let's have a look what we got here. This thing I found earlier on is staff I'm using. Get like 2 uses on it. I don't know. I mean, he could be weak to the item that I've got. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Saying that I've just used up all my energy already too. Power this sword to give me some extra stamina boosts. Piss off. Oh, really? Goddamn fish. Well, that's making me move really slow, which is a mistake. I didn't realise it's not going to be able to move very fast with it. Even roll. It took a fair bit of damage off him, but I ain't got enough energy to use it. Like, if I had a shitload of energy, then I could potentially just spam that weapon and it could probably kill him from a distance, but I just ain't got enough energy upgraded. But I noticed my fast slash attack that I just used, and rather than the heavy one, seemed to take off a fair bit of health from him. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try that as a tactic instead. Set that off. We'll do it. Large mints! Ah, nice one, dude. I'm glad you found a video that was helpful to you. I try and upload as much helpful stuff as I can, you know, that's kind of the point of the channel. To try and help people with difficult sections of games. But blocking the doorway, you prick, get out the door. I ain't got time to be fighting all these nerds. I want to get this boss done, and then we can come through here as much as we want. Now I just want to get past this boss, see what it gives me, see if he opens up a new area. Thinking I could do with the extra health, so maybe I should try and kill some of these guys here without actually taking any damage. I wouldn't miss with it. That's a quarter. It's not even worth it. Alright, let's try again. try though. We're getting a little bit closer now. Now I've figured out that we want to be using the fast attacks on him. We can get a little bit more damage off him than using that slow heavy attack on him. So speed. And over his stomach where his teeth are, you do more damage from hitting him straight on rather than from behind. A lot of enemies you do more damage from behind, but maybe with him you do more damage by hitting him in his stomach. Makes sense. But I don't know if that is the case. Dave, I've never really played Halo, to be honest with you, because I've never been Xbox. I always played PlayStation. So right now I'm on PC. Yeah, I can play it, but I've never really got into it because I never played it. So no, I wouldn't really say I'm excited about it because I don't really know faff all about Halo, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know a few people out there probably going, "Oh my god, you never played Halo, man." You know, I was always Call of Duty back in the day, but. Ooh, see how close that was. This thing rolled off the edge. I might pick it up and give it a go. You never know, I might enjoy it. I probably will. I like stuff like Destiny and that, and it's very similar, I guess. Destiny's content came from Halo, I think. Up down on his arse is only going to hit you forward. Let's not get too overexcited. There you go, bitch. How do you like those fucking apples? Have that. Woof. Great. What did we earn? Nothing, I don't think. That's not good. Sometimes you get stuff and it doesn't show it. Well, at least I'll probably miss it. That's not good. Did I get any keys or anything? To open any new areas? No. Well, happy days, we did it. That was a horrible boss, horrible, really nasty. I have to say that was my least favourite one so far. There was a block down there, maybe that's what I needed. Maybe this will be something. No, that's crap. Archaeology limited access passport. There you go. That's what we needed. That's what we came here for. That's what. So basically, on the Archaeology Customs Bridge, there's some doors that lead through to new areas, and these passports open the doors. Now I've only opened 2 of the 3 doors, so that means we can get through to a new area now. So that's good. Sweet. What's this here? Access denied. Please enter elsewhere. What's that in there? So is it a lift or something? Ah, the stairs coming down. Stairs coming down into that. I'll give it a go, Dave. I probably wanted to try, you know, a Halo game at some point, and it's probably a good chance to try it. Alright, here we go. Bridge found, sweet. Alma Mater Atrium, Union Park. We ain't got enough to upgrade the skill yet. Okay. Is there anything else to explore around here? Yeah. There's a thing over on the wall which sometimes gives you information. What's this? What is this thing? Ah, welcome.
No hanke e ka e alo. Tēnei a maake e.
Oh, we just got the set. What do you call it? It's not a toy, is it? That's it. It'll be in here somewhere. I'm guessing that's just purely a cosmetic move then, so what's supposed to happen now? Sat down. Nothing's really happening, is it, if I'm honest?
Ia wampa ala waskale. No hanke e ka e alo. Ta tanke opa chia me alo. Tēnei a maake e. Maste. Ia wampa ala waskale aha.
Native American. He's definitely out of place there, isn't he? I can see some enemies off in the distance. There's quite a lot of them actually. There's quite a lot of these. Oh crap. Fucking homing in on me. Like, seriously, dude. Why are they homing in on me? That is absolute BS. Fuck it up. Whalebone halberd. I wanted to get over the other side there so I can read that thing on the wall. Okay, I can jump. Make it. I see. Jump onto these things. Oh, it doesn't look very safe. I think I've made a mistake here. I just made a fatal error. I thought we could jump onto that thing there, but I don't think it's designed for that. Maybe it is. Oh, yeah, it still fell off. Luckily enough, there's a breach like right there. There's probably an easier way round, but like, as per always, I'm doing the difficult way round. Always doing things the hard way, Dom. Always doing things the hard way. Yeah, I hear you, Dave, saying he doesn't play Dark Souls because of the difficulty, but that's actually the whole point of Dark Souls. That's kind of the reason of these type games, is to have that really frustrating, difficult challenge. So I did drop my actions. Did they drop again at the breach? I just missed it. It's just conned me out of 15,000 actions. What the fuck? Whoa. That wasn't right, is it? That was a bit trippy. Don't do that again, please. Thank you. Where's my axions, though? Like, seriously, no joke now, bitch. Where's my fucking axions? Spawned them in somewhere else. They're not really, like, hard to miss either. They're big green glowy things. So yeah, I don't really want to jump across here again, because if I fall off again I'm going to die. I mean, I think I definitely can get across there by running up that thick branch and jumping over, but I'm not doing that until I get my axes back. Well, they should have spawned in. I think that's probably a bug. Oh well. Oh great, there's my ghost as well. Dumbass. I'm in this area purely to find shit like this. It's not really anything that great though, is it really? There's got to be something up there. It must lead us to something. There's two of these celestial beast monsters down here. I'm going to take two on at once. Slice me to bits with the tentacles. I'm trying to take one on at a time. Shit, there's another one over there. So there's three there, great. Freaking awesome. Now we've got two after us, and we've got our ghost here as well. Penis. Yeah, you get far enough away from them, they lose interest. I think that must be a bug. I think I've lost my accents. I think it's conned me out of them. Where could they have possibly have spawned? Stupid robot things see me now. That's annoying. 15,000. I was close to I'd be able to upgrade something. Like, where did they go? Like, usually when you fall off the edge, they would actually spawn on the edge of something like this. I guess I'm just going to have to suck that up. Because they're definitely not in here. What a shame. Oh well. We looked 3 times, hoping I've just missed it. Maybe they'll magically appear somewhere in a minute. I'll just go and explore this area a little bit. Try and avoid my ghost if I can. Take these fuckers out. Drop on you, boy. Didn't see me. I'll get this back to me because I can. He did see me. Come on then, bro. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Come on then. Are you going to get stuck in the rock? That's to my benefit. That would have been a good strike there as well. Oh, now my ghost is coming into the party. Nice. It's definitely not what I want. Oh, now we've got Fat Boy firing projectiles down there as well. Magic. Fall just short, wouldn't I? Of course. So unlike Dark Souls, when you go to like a breach like this to like refill up your health, enemies don't respawn back in. Like they do at a bonfire in Dark Souls as an example. And also if you was to upgrade some of your skills, they don't either. They'll only respawn if you like die, I think, from what I've noticed. Now this ghost fella, a lot of people don't like it. They've been saying that they don't like it. Let's put them off the game. But other people actually think it's pretty good and they like the concept. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest with you. It doesn't bother me actually, really. Not much, because you can avoid them. There's ways of obviously getting rid of them. Obviously, you die again if you're not worried about losing your actions that you dropped. Turn around and ask me. So yeah, just over 1,000 actions for all that effort. Another guy, of course. You're just going to keep pummeling him, or is he going to stop? I want to see what's up there. I'm interested to know. Just run for it. Fight these guys. Looks like a bad idea though, doesn't it? Especially while we're at the point where the black holes are aligning and everything's harder. We probably need to wait a minute for that to pass, but I ain't got the patience to wait, so all we're going to do is try and run up the top here and see what's up here real quick, because I'm nosy like that. What is that? Is that a terminal? Distance. That's another boss in there. It looks like another boss. We just ran through to another boss straight away. Great. Let's go and explore the other corners that we missed out here real quick though first. Let's see if I can take out this heavy gun. Stop him from firing at us first. Let's go and do this. Stamina. Oh, come on. Wow, I'm well and truly fucked now. Got half health, less than half health, no healing. And a big heavy guy that's likely to kill me in like one shot. I want to see if we can take him. That's it, you jump down there, mate. Fucking pussy. What an absolute pussy. Like, seriously, the big guy with the armour and the shield and the gun is trying to jump away from me because he's about to get his fucking arse kicked. I'm stuck. I hate him enough to be able to heal, but I don't really go shooting. Come on, you can do it, yeah. Only like that. Ain't shit at me anymore, are you? Didn't even drop anything for me though. He could have dropped one of those guns, couldn't he? Satisfying though. Got fish out just now. Model reflex melee conductor. Okay. These are like the enhancements that you can put in your weapons, but you have to print them at a 3D printer. So you have to find a 3D printer and you have to have the materials to be able to make it. So we'll probably do that in a little while. Come on, one more slash. This all seems very familiar all of a sudden. There's a doorway down in that left hand corner. I've got no health left. But at least we killed those things that were firing those projectiles at us, because that was really annoying. There's nothing down there. Let's see if that barrier's moved now. Has to be another boss then. Definitely hear some weird music in there. There's definitely something there, look. It's like there's something sat down. I can't quite see what it is. I don't think we're ready for that yet. We need to go and heal. It's a long way to run. If we die there now, I'll have to run all the way back through here. Then again, so now I'm actually running all the way back through there again now. To run all the way back through. Although we don't potentially have to continue through this way, we can use that access passport at the archaeology bridge to go to a new area. But I want to try and explore this area a little bit more first, actually, while we're here. Oh, great! Look who we've just run into. Got a smidgen of health left. This guy's going to catch up with me. Like once slash me. We could die here now and actually just restore all our health. That's where we came from, isn't it? It's gonna go away. Shall we can't find one of those healing machines? Dodgy. Just still missed him again. It's just can't quite get the range on that slash sometimes. Run into that. Good. Alright, now that pesky ghost is out of the way, let's heal ourselves again. I'm going to try and jump across that gap again. I know, that's where I lost all my actions last time, but looks like there is a way to get across. I don't know if it's designed that way or if that's just probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but there is quite a bit of platforming in this game. Platforming doesn't feel very good though. Makes you feel pretty horrible. No, I don't think you're supposed to. I think it was just luck that we landed on it last time. I'm still convinced you can jump across there though. Yeah, look, this time it my axons here. Did get conned last time. Totally conned. Lost all them. Oh well. There you go. I wonder if this is one of those I codes. Yeah, C pattern, I5. So I found like there's these like rings, like eyes, 5 eyes, and you have to put a code into them. But I keep finding different patterns, like A, B, C, and there's I5, I1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm finding multiple codes. So I'm not sure if you put a code in, a set of codes into the I in a pattern, like pattern A. I1, pattern B, I2, etc, etc, if it unlocks something. We'll figure that out later. For now I'm just taking screenshots of them all. I'll go and try and check that out at some other point. Right, let's go and have a look at these stairs anyway, because there's something up here and there. What is it? What's this? Material accelerator. It's a tram. So you can get trams between different locations. Where's this one going to take us? So we've got credentials to use. I've got a tram pass, but I don't know if it's only for a particular tram. Arisen Dominion. No. That's Arisen Dominion is where I've been earlier, which is where I think the final boss is. We don't want to go there, but at least we know we can get there from here. Right, now we've got some health. So I wonder if you can get up there and avoid the... I wonder if I can climb back up the rock and go over from this side. We should be able to jump down over here, can we? Yeah, we can. Alright, that's good to know. We don't have to worry about trying to jump over that crappy gap if we come back this way. Alright, let's go and check out what's blocking that... Those guys have spawned back in. Those fat boys have spawned back in. Like a bunch of knobheads. Is there anything else worth collecting about? What does it mean? Found some armor. Well, I say found the armour, I found the model to print it. I need to find a printer to print that. What? Is it what I've already got? I think it is. I already had this, I'm sure I did. Already made it. Revolute Warrior. Actually, I don't know if I have got a Revolute Warrior. So what's this one? Yeah, it is. Oh, what a shame, we've already got it. Oh well. Frustrating that is how they've spawned back in. They should, after you've killed them, they should be dead forever. Can't see that. That's something to pick up over there, or a glowing mushroom. It's a glowing mushroom. Can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Yeah, there has to be some cooldown on that gun, surely. You know what I mean? It's only fair there's some cooldown on it. But you can just like constantly hammer me with projectiles. Alright, let's go and see if we're going to get our ass kicked in here then, whatever the hell's in this place here. We're just about to find out. Right, these hostesses are horrible as well. Get them. Behind the wall, like, seriously, slash me through the wall. See that? Look, the knife comes through the wall. I don't think that's very fair, guys. Like, seriously. Those walls are supposed to be there to protect me. That's the whole point. Fix that. Clearly damaging through the walls. That's not right. Let's fix it. So all I want to do is try and bait her into. Try and bait them into using their attacks on the wall. Once hit the wall while you're behind them. And then strike. They do this move when they take the mask off and there's like a horrible skull behind it. It's a horrible gas comes in. There as well. That's another access to somewhere else. Oof. Wow. Where did we see that breach? Oh, we've got enough to level up a skill. Great. That would have been enough to level up 2 skills if I hadn't got robbed earlier. Yeah, no, I'm not going to shut up about that. again, boys. Still don't feel like we've got nowhere near enough stamina to be able to do what I want to do. They make it like that, obviously. Stamina management is a big part of these type of games. It's also the most annoying thing about these types of games, unfortunately. That's because it's not a hack and slash game, even though you want it to be kind of hack and slash, where you feel like an absolute badass, but unfortunately it doesn't always work like that. Should I have a quick look right down this dark corridor? You never know what's going to be hiding down one of these nooks and crannies. Sometimes these things give you data. They've got like a little, I don't know, it's like a book sticking out of them or something, but sometimes you get information from it. Doesn't look like that's the case. Just for show. It's a lot of effort for something that's just for show. There has to be something there, maybe. I don't know if some of these like have like hidden secrets somewhere. Here we go. What's this? Light melee conductor printer, blueprint, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Right, let's go to the next level. Like a book, it's like a hard drive, isn't it? It has to be. It's like a hard drive. The first exile. So it looks like a new race, like an evolution of the humans, because that's what I am. Apparently I'm a human, but I'm exactly like what that's just explained. If I take like my helmet off, you'll see what I mean. Like tall, pale. Like at the start of the game, when you say what are you, it says you're a human, but you don't quite. You do look human, but also you can tell you're definitely not a normal human being. Very pale skin, really black. You haven't really got eyes, it's just all black and no hair, so definitely a different form of human. Now let's keep looking, because game completion also requires you to find stuff like this. I'm sure I saw something somewhere said that the Arisen were like they ate human flesh or something. I don't know if that was the Arisen, but something like that. So this looks like some sort of library of information. So the Irid Novo is where we are now. So it's a space station that has lots of different sections to it, and it's orbiting this black hole, which it says there is Sagittarius A star. So this is filling in a few gaps of lore then, to a certain extent. As I was saying earlier, I wasn't quite sure about the story. This stuff like this is going to be filling it in, filling in the blanks. It's easy to miss stuff, but I think these ones are not. Don't look like they've got anything sticking out from here. It's given us a little bit of a break between all that combat, I guess. Start becoming a little stressful after a while. body starts building up the stress hormones to give you a chance to flush them out. So it causes people to break the controllers as the increase of stress hormones. Oh, here we go. These look like humans. This is what I started out the game looking like, these guys. Like an exosuit. Read that already. So the Arisen have found a way to put consciousness, personality and memory into a synthetic form. I mean, they could choose eternal existence, but they don't. They kill themselves at 152 years of age. It's weird. Facility station, right, we can... See, the thing is, right, it's like if I was slightly injured, that would then refill all my health as well. Like all my heals, so to speak. What's new armour? Oh no, actually I've got the Preter-Human. I'm sure I had the Preter-Human already. Just give me a second set of Preter-Human. What's the difference between the two? They're exactly the same. So this is where we can print stuff, but this is the occult station, so these are like weapons that the enemies and that are using. At least that's what I kind of gathered from it. Entropic metal conductor upgrade chips. I'm not quite sure what that actually does though. This is the station that we'll be able to print soon. What I want to make basically is another officer's glaive, which is what I'm using, but I still can't find metallic glass. Like, where the hell can I find metallic glass? So I'm using an antiquated officer's glaive at the moment. If I make the next one up, it's going to have an extra lot of damage to it. Right, this is what I need. I need to find metallic glass. I ain't found one bit of metallic glass at all. Already got one of these as well. Nothing worth making there really. It's a bit dark and gloomy down here, isn't it? So I wonder what these things were, but I think from what I saw that guy doing, he was sitting at them, weren't he? So I don't know if you sit at them, what if it'll trigger anything? What's the point of them then? Because I find these like little weird kind of fires burning, and just burning in nothing in mid-air like that. That Native American guy that we met earlier was sat at one of those fires. I wonder if it increases your health or something if you've been hurt. I don't know. Just thinking out loud here. I still don't know what the point of those are, to be honest with you. Fall into nothingness. Alright, that's all we're going to find in this area. books are saying that it's so easy to miss stuff. Did we have a look down this side? Can't remember if we did. Quantum light, that's the one I'm using already. Just law. There's also a stair. What's around here? There's so many different areas, it's just like easy to get lost. About piercing of dimensions. Handy. If you want to pierce any dimensions, we're good to go. Side, didn't we? I think I'm just repeating myself. There was nothing down there, was there? Wouldn't run too many circles. Sometimes you just get to a point where it's a dead end, you know what I mean? If we had one of the synchronizer things, I forgot what they're called, we could synchronise the breach and fast travel from here. Unfortunately we can't, so we have to run back through the way we came. Unfortunately. Let's get ready to be shot at. Sanity puppet. How is that? Hey, these things usually die in like one hit. My health's slowly going down because I've been irradiated. I've got no health. I'm going to die of radiation poisoning. I haven't got irradiation for that. Got no charges. God damn it. So bar on the right hand side, it's, oh there you go, the radiation's dropped off. So yeah, different colours mean different damage basically. Samovex, I think that's how you say your name. Is it worth it? Well, it just depends really, doesn't it? Depends on what sort of games you're into really. I'd say if you like games like Hellpoint, not Hellpoint, that's what I'm playing. Like Dark Souls, if you play things like The Surge, the Mortal, I forgot the name of that one, but that's a very similar game. Except you don't use guns in this, where that Mortal game, whatever it's called. You use a lot of guns. But look at this as like a Dark Souls in space kind of vibe, and if you like the sound of that, then look, it's here to meet us as we're about to die. It is going to have a long reach and probably kill us. Got no health. retracted your message, mate? That was a pretty decent question. No? Don't want to ask that question? Fair enough. Are you rewriting your question? I think if you like to die a lot and like to try and figure out enemy weaknesses and you don't mind that and you don't mind having to go through and fight bosses over and over again until you beat them, then yeah, you'll probably like it. But I think anyone who struggled with Dark Souls and didn't like Dark Souls definitely won't like it. Of course, that'd miss him. Of course! Fucking conned again! His blade will have a shitload of reach on it. Yeah, if you're a huge Dark Souls fan, you'll probably enjoy this. I mean, yeah, it's not quite as good as Dark Souls. I don't think anything would really come close to being as good as Dark Souls, but it definitely scratches that Dark Souls itch. And like, I haven't had a game for a while that, like, yeah, I played like The Surge and stuff like that after obviously Dark Souls, and I think there's a few others, like I mentioned, Immortal Sin or something like that. I don't know. There was definitely a game with Immortal in it, like a spacey type one. But Bloodborne the same. Love Bloodborne. Lords of the Fallen, that was another good one. But yeah, again, still not quite as good as Dark Souls. But I think you'll enjoy it. I think the developers have done enough. Alpha, I reckon. Should be enough. I can chew. Get around behind it. Come on, one more slice. Neo as well, another good game, definitely. Yeah, if you like those sorts of games, you'll really like this, I think. Definitely. It's all that stamina-based combat, enemies doing like stupid amounts of damage to you, and you have to level up your different stats. Like, yeah, I just got that handed to me. So the Ashes, I couldn't quite get into that one. That's it, Immortal Unchained. I knew it was Immortal something. Remnant from the Ashes, I played a bit of it and I couldn't quite get into that for some reason. The game looks amazing, it does look really nice, got good graphics and everything, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I'm not locked onto him, that's what I'm missing him. Because I jumped over his head. Sometimes when you jump over enemies' heads, you don't stay locked onto them for some strange reason. I still haven't got enough health to heal with it, so another fish and an assassin right. Why didn't my strikes then that I was doing hit him? Like, almost he had a moment of like invincibility as he stood up. What a load of bullshit. That was complete and utter bullshit, and that's going to spawn me right back at that breach I was back at a minute ago. I should have just run through it. I should have just run through that section. Yeah, the Daymare 1998 is interesting. Interesting game. I kind of enjoyed that to a certain extent. Again, some of the puzzles in it were ridiculously hard though. Right. No, I'm glad our video was able to help you, dude. Oh, we got some health now. Let's just run through. Oh no, it spawned me at that. Oh no, that's not too bad then. Actually, might as well kill these guys again then on the way through. Get some axioms from them. I've got some health. easy now, ain't we? Got a fishy up here. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, boy. He hadn't heard me, I do the extra damage. Look, don't make me fall off, mate. I need to get off the bridge. Ooh, saved by the fucking fluff on me nutsack. That was close, that was so fucking close. Oh my god, what's this? Where am I? I just got a little bit lost. Oh, there we are. That's because I'm used to it being down. I think the thing about like what really blew my mind with Daymare 1998 was the magazines. The fact that like you have to find the magazines to load your bullets into, and then if you drop your magazine doing a quick reload and you forget to pick it back up again, you can't reload your gun. It's fucking out of this world. You get shafted in that game real quick. But it's a neat little game, I think, for an indie game. Yeah, pushing me off the edge this time. Ah, you scrub. I don't want no scrub. Kill the guy before he explodes. Good. Yeah, dodgy little fuckers. These are. These are humans like us. That's why I say like us, like me. I don't know why I'm calling me us. I guess it's because of him and me. We are as one. Look at that horrible delay at the end of that jump-in heavy attack. I really hate that. Like, move there. Like, there's a horrible delay at the end before you can actually move again. It's almost got me killed quite a few times. More fishies. Yeah, another one. I played Jedi Fallen Knight, but I couldn't quite get into it. Again, another one I couldn't get into, and I like the Star Wars universe. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't give it long enough. I've got it. I've downloaded it. I played it for a little bit, and again, it just didn't keep me interested for some reason. Some games just can't capture me for some reason. They can't keep my attention span long enough. My attention span is like really short. I've got almost like fucking ADHD fucking level attention span. Like, it's crap. It's like really bad. I try and have to play through that again because I know it's well made. How many we got in here? It's 1,000 there. That's nowhere near. So from here we can transport because we unlock this one. So we want to go to. To the bridge. I'm trying to think which one was the nearest to the archaeology customs bridge. I think it was probably the. Actually, let's go to the observatory because I think I can go straight to archaeology from there. Hollow Knight I've not played. Hollow Knight was a game that I spotted, but I wasn't sure about it. Hey Ray, how you doing? Cheers, dude. Yeah, I hit the 10k a little while ago. Like, that was my lifelong dream of my channel, to hit 10k. I never ever dreamed a million years that I can remember my first 100 subs as well, back in the Call of Duty days, back on Modern Warfare 2. I was uploading Call of Duty videos back in the day, using the old Hellpoint HD. That's 720p videos and shit. That's fucking funny. But yeah, 10k, you'd have thought it. It's not bad, is it? I appreciate the comment, man. That's really, really cool. Who knows what's going to happen now? If I can keep enough energy to be able to keep uploading, hopefully it will just continue to grow. But you know, as a stream, what it's like. Life sometimes gets in the way of you being able to do as much as you want to do on your channel. But I'm going to try and keep on doing what I do. So these yellow handprints here are from other online players. They like leave notes and stuff. That's very similar to Dark Souls. You can play co-op in this as well. I agree, Ray. Yeah, it is mad how it grows. It's good. It is good. Means you're doing something right. Although I'm a bit cringy. Maybe if I was less cringy and a little bit cooler, I'd probably have more subscribers. Sam of X. Yes, I did like Code Vein. That's also another pretty cool game. Right, here we go. We travel to Archaeology from here. This is the one with all the eyes. So you know how I found that little hidden note on the wall earlier that had a code for the eyes. There's 5 eyes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, when you count them on that picture, they all got a code. I wonder what happens. Something magical must happen. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy how that happens, Ray, to be honest with you. Like, I see people who like literally just joined a month ago and I've got serious amounts of subs. They're either really likeable people, unlike myself obviously, or they're bots, or that you can pay for like fake subscribers, can't you? I'm not making any allegations or anything against anyone out there, but sometimes it seems a little bit suspect to me, so who knows. I definitely ain't paying for subs. I'd rather have like a really small amount of subscribers that actually appreciate what I do than a big huge number that means snaffle, you know what I mean? So that's how I look at it, you know. Even if I still had my 100 subscribers, if those 100 subscribers appreciate what I uploaded, then it's all good. These little floating wood lice type robots up there though. I don't think this lift is taking us where we want to go to. Yeah, we're in the archaeology area, but there's lots of different sections of archaeology, and I'm thinking this is... Oh, it might do actually. I think when we get to the bottom here, it will... Yeah, there would have been a slightly quicker way actually, I think, to get to where we want to go, but we're nearly there. Yeah, I guess so, Ray. And that's one thing I don't do. My channel's kind of like multi-variety, so to speak. I upload all sorts of different stuff. So like this game at the moment I'm playing, if I find something in this game that I found quite hard and I think I might be able to help someone else out and they get stuck on it, I'll upload a little tutorial video or tip video on this. But then next month a new game comes out and I'll do the same for that. So a couple of people might subscribe for Hellpoint, but then others will come to the channel and they don't like Hellpoint. They'll probably find something else that they like. So I've got all sorts of different people dipping in here and there and everywhere, I guess. One could say I got my fingers in lots of pies. How the hell did he get that handprint right up there? The lift's coming down. Right. We're not far from the customs bridge here, so hopefully we're going to unlock a new area now. Let's just interact with this, so if we die we'll spawn here. Oh, we shouldn't die here though. This is super piss easy now at our level. These guys are going to... It'll be like a hot knife through butter with these fuckers. They're like one shot at these now. When I come through here when I started the game, these guys were well hard. Cube, it's a bit dark, isn't it? We got no sneaky hit in. We ain't gonna bother killing all these, just the ones to get me out of the way. So here's the passport bridge. And here's all these rings. We did put a code into one earlier actually, and that one is lit up. So there's definitely some sort of puzzle going on with these big rings. Right, so this door over here is one that's not open yet. I'm hoping now we'll be able to open these doors with these extra credentials that we've got. Would you like to use your access password? Ikari walkways. I've never played Cuphead, Salvax, but I've heard that it's quite difficult. It looks too Disney to me. I know that's probably the design they've gone for. They've gone like for old school Mickey Mouse, haven't they, with Cuphead? I'm not really into the... I don't know, I'm really funny about stuff. Like, if games don't look a certain way, I can't play them. Like, my brother was really into... Is it Don't Starve, I think, which is like a survival game, but because it looks like it's been drawn with, like, crayon, I can't play it. And I really love survival games. Like, my brother's like, yeah, man, you'll love it. It's really good. It's really good. I'm like, yeah, but it looks shit. It looks like my 5-year-old kid fucking drew it. You know what I mean? But I know that's the style they're going for. And I'm sorry if I'm shitting on someone's like view of they really like the art style of that. But for me, just nah. If a game doesn't look pleasing to my eye, I can't play it. God, I'm probably missing out on some really good games. Alright, let's try and see what we're in for with this new level then. Looks interesting. It's pretty cool. This game's pretty cool, Effects. I'm enjoying it so far. So much to take in with it though. So many little hidden areas, so many secrets, lots of layers to the depth of the game. Like just the little things, like I said about that clock up in the left-hand corner. I still haven't quite got my head around it. But when certain things line up on it, it makes certain enemies harder. Certain areas are only accessible, or certain doors are only accessible at certain times of the black holes lining up. Still trying to get my head around that. You know what I mean? It's like pretty mind-blowing stuff. Let's just take this in. Ortega Tower access denied. So things like this is where we've got to kill bosses or find hidden access to be able to get through to different areas. Some of these can be hidden behind like little hidden walls and stuff. Where's this glass that I need? This metallic glass or whatever it is to be able to make this sword. Got some sneaky hits in there, didn't he? He's a bit quick. Let's take out this big guy real quick. How the hell did I just get hit from over here? Someone just shot me. I think I just got shot off. Some sneaky sniper enemy somewhere. One-on-one, you're done. Figure out there's something. Is it one up there shooting me, or was it this guy here? Oh, it was this guy here. There you go. Now we're talking. That's what that move should do. Should one shot him. What's he guarding down here? Oh, yeah, he's guarding something, isn't he? We sneak in and get it before he knows we're there. He just killed. He did. He just killed that guy that was there for him. That was good. Just half the job for me. When I first come across this guy here, like this alpha guy, whatever the hell they're called in the game, I was like, he hit me once with that move there, and I died instantly. Like it was right at the beginning of the game, on the first level. They only appear at certain times on certain levels. How things have changed. He's one-shotting now. I'm not one-shotting all the enemies now, as you've seen if you're watching earlier on. That boss, that big fat boss did me, didn't he? Logic 2, yeah, I've heard of that. Again, another game I didn't really like the look of, but you know, Who knows when some of these games go on sale for like 50p in the Steam store at some point, maybe within the next 10 years. Falling short. Sword strike again. Oh, who the hell is that? Well, that's a new enemy. I haven't seen one of them before. It's getting stuck on the wall there, that's good. You stay stuck on the wall. You stay stuck for a minute. Because it looks like it could be a challenge. He's got a good dodge on him. Dodgy geezer. Daring effigy. So the daring effigies are what you use to polarize the area. So that's what makes the enemies harder. And then the fearful effigy is what I want to find, because they're the ones that reduce the difficulty back down. So once you get pretty strong, you can, as we did at the beginning of the stream, make the enemies in an area harder, farm them for souls to be able to upgrade your stats, and then reduce the difficulty back down before you go through harder areas. Let's see what the hell this guy's about. He's got like a big fist. All the girls are loving Hovey character. Where'd the big fist guy go? He just vanished. Did I kill him? I'm sure I didn't kill him. Propaganda. Fist guy. What if I did is a pussy. Right, I know there's stairs going down underneath there that I want to explore in a second, but first I want to have a look down here. I think putting this guy on a shelf is going to stop me from getting him. It didn't, did it? A bit of a scary concept, being on a space station that's orbiting a black hole. I mean, I can't think of anything more scary than a black hole. I mean, that's a huge space, isn't it? Like, some black holes are probably so big you wouldn't even know you're near them because of how much space is taken. Space is a pretty scary place, if I'm honest. Like, seriously scary. I watched this science program once about how big certain planets are compared to Earth. And like, some of the scales, they're just like absolutely ridiculous. It's the heat shield. Don't use shields right now. Regenerative nanobots, yeah boy. Now we're talking. That's something I've been waiting for. Oh, what's this sanity puppy? You can reduces vulnerability to nihil forces, whatever the hell that is. Having the cognitive module on at the moment for that, but we have got regenerative nanobots. Where are you? Oh, they're not one that I can have. No, I thought it was a program that you put on. It's not. I'm just going to taking up one of these modules. Is it reach enhancer, sinew reinforcement? No. Where is it then? Oh, it's in the healing section. These miniature surgeons operate to cauterize and reconstruct damaged tissues. Low cost but takes longer. Okay, let's equip that then. don't know, it just fully healed me. Thank goodness. We'll try it for a bit. I thought it was going to be where my little light cube is. I thought these things were going to float around me and actually repair me and like kind of heal me over time. There is something that does that. Okay, I've obviously not found it yet. Are you looking for me? Oh, okay, you got a lucky strike. Off there with that orange thing. Is there another boss in there? How many bosses are there around here? Any warning messages? Let's have a quick look. Turn left for a diamond. To be able to get across over there, because you can definitely see people have been over there. Must be a way to be able to bring the bridge over. Demon robe, that sounds cool. What does it do though? Where is it? Is it not clothing? It wasn't a printer, like design. Oh, it's there, it's like trousers. Shit, compared to what the breach suit is doing. Looks shit as well. If I'm going to wear a skirt, it has to be a little bit shorter. I want people to be able to see my knees. I've got nice knees. Normally I think you maybe get a tram or something over there. You can see there's like a tram line going across. Maybe you can jump across that. Just over 20,000 souls to be able to upgrade a skill. Definitely not enough yet. Alright guys, what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there for the stream anyway. We explored a little bit this new area, it looks pretty cool. The crash tram, the Ikari walkways. But for anyone who's joined tonight, then thanks for popping in and saying hello, it's always appreciated. If you want to watch more or see more Hellpoint, then just let me know, really. You know, if you want to watch more as we try and complete the game, then yeah, it's all good, let me know. But I'll catch you guys on another stream, I guess. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye. I love you.